My name is Stephen Krams. I'm the president and the founder of the Coral Gables Art Cinema, located at 260 Aragon Avenue, right across the street from Books and Books. Originally, the space that you see when you're in the cinema now is the space that was there before it was even thought to be a cinema. We started the project with the city in 2006, but before that we were operating the Tower Theater for the city of Miami. And as a consequence of that, the city's development director, Kathy Swanson, approached me to see if we could develop a usage for some space that's known as the Coral Gables Museum Parking Garage. There were modifications made to the space to make it more suitable to be used as a movie theater. So we basically created it from the dirt, which was on the floor at the time. Nat Chediak, who was the founder of the Miami Film Festival, actually ran an art cinema at 235 Alcazar Avenue for years. It was called the Coral Gables Cinematheque. And so I think that really was the motivation there. There was some space available. The then mayor, Don Slesnik, was very much a supporter of the arts, and I think was very interested in the possibility of bringing back to Coral Gables an art cinema. Coral Gables has a significant history with movies, I think. You had the Gables Theater, the Miracle Theater, the Plitt Triple Theater, the Coral Theater, the Parkway Theater, the Sunset Theater. There were many Coral Gables theaters, all single-screen theaters. The Riviera was also a single screen at the beginning of time. But more importantly, you had a lot of the origins of the movie business in Miami-Dade County, at least, come from Coral Gables. Rainbow Pictures was probably the first studio in Coral Gables on Levante Avenue. And then there was Eduardo Morey's studio, which was on Bird Road right off of Ponce. And his studio grew, and he actually had a lab there. Even animation. Capri Studios on Flagler Street did animation for the Fleischer Brothers. So you were looking at South Florida as really the source for Betty Boop and for Popeye the Sailor back in the day when animation was really king here in this town. I really think that gratitude needs to be expressed to the city of Coral Gables, to all of its employees who work with us and the elected officials who have, without exception, from the beginning, been extremely supportive of everything that we do. It's an apolitical organization, so from our point of view, we don't get involved in politics. We get involved in art, and art in the city of Coral Gables is a priority.